Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
One mint, two mint, let us plant a whole slew of mint! Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong no more, but rather Mount Mintsong! Oh, to behold the look on her face when she is confronted with such verdant splendor!
Mountain Shaper. You dare disturb the tranquility of one's abode.
Do not take personal offense, Cloud Retainer. He is not in control of his faculties.
Exactly. Let it go this once. Zidja is the one driving him to do this.
Huh? But Zidja just helps people fulfill their own wishes and desires.
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the bus.
When he wakes up, we shall have words. Everyone, to your positions.
Be careful.
A pest? I must catch it! Again! Oh, young one, it is you! Don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you? Ha! Such brazen insolence! Such presumption. Such boundless avarice. That wretched adept's impudence knows no end. If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her cuisine machine to pieces! You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceedingly difficult to contain my rage. You have no conception of that which you seek. It is forbidden! You know nothing of my past. My warning was given. The cost entwined with this is beyond what you can bear. Stubborn mortal! If death is what you seek, who am I not to oblige? Come, let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form? Then, let it be granted. You who seek death, stand before me. My prison. I was merely a trace of impure energy within Zapai's immortal body. When her soul was shattered, it should have been the end of me. But then, the one who governs time descended from on high and froze the moment of her death. And so, I remain in this world, unable to find release. A mortal who knows of her existence and would dare to speak her name. Who are you? Help. No, there is nothing we can do for each other. Her power, the one who governs time, it has surrounded me ever since. A blessing and a prison, all at once. No, I have been asleep in this prison for countless years, until a familiar presence woke me. Then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure and bright as ever, unchanged across the millennia. It was the moon. That place is called Chuang Terrace. Did later generations rebuild the altar in a new location? It looks just like the one used to honor Zapai. Could it be that traces of what happened back then still remain in this world? That memory is embedded deep within the essence of Zapai's soul. It is one that should have been forgotten. Yet, it is precisely that which haunts my every waking moment, fuels my rage, and denies me a modicum of peace. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, let us see whether the fire that fuels your ambition is a hero's wisdom, or a fool's courage. I shall relinquish control over this body's curse, and let it devour everything within sight. Run as fast as you can, lest this prison become your grave. Look, it draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all into oblivion. A torrent of tears for the dead and departed. I shall wait for you at the end, mortal. Evade being swept up in its waters, and I will show you everything. Fail, and we shall sink into oblivion together. I did not expect that you would make it to the end. Yes, it would seem even time cannot hold you back. In that case, perhaps this truth is one you can bear. Come, let your wish be granted.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai. Wow, Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful? Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth, how to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops. Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving. It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back. Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned? She'll come. We just have to believe. What is that? Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us! I knew she wouldn't abandon us! Run!
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where I stand and crush me under their weight. Not just my nation, but the people I loved. Were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the heavens themselves! It was a time of war, one that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the battles, tainted with cursed power, fell from on high and devastated Langan. The heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be cleansed. No matter the cost, if I just had more time. I could have helped more people to escape. But it wasn't enough! I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived. I never imagined there would come a day where I found peace. So long this rage has been within me. Yet here in this moment, it has stilled at last. Thank you. If you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may take the part of her soul that lives in me. Just remember, from this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fallen rests on your shoulders, and that cannot now be changed. As I said before, I am but a remnant of Tsubai's adeptal form, a manifestation of her wrath that was not meant to linger in this world. By taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well. So, let it be done. Ah, it's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it? Very well. In regard to my fate, and that of Langan's fallen, I know there is little I can demand of you. However, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I ask for this, and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded and dimmed in cloud-veiled night. Now darkness breaks, free and unburdened. I reclaim my light.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Ah, young one. What brings you here? My, what exquisite mint seedlings. Was it you who planted them? I had not taken you for one so versed in the horticultural arts. I must insist that you visit Mount Hulao. There is much we could learn from one another. Ah, but this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the verdant wonder that is mint. We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve he has. What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal. Has the matter with Zizhi been resolved then?
Wow, that was fast. That took, what, like, a second?
A second to us, perhaps. But for the Traveler, I imagine it felt much longer than that.
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, Traveler. You don't feel strange in any way?
Well, sounds like good news all around. I'm glad this matter is resolved.
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zuje may have been resolved, but there is another that is far from over. The mint you planted around my abode. Perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mountain Shaper.
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened with Zucha. Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secrets to me. And I doubt the other Adepti will either.
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler. It's one I've seen Rex Lapis wear on many occasions. Whatever you learned, it must be too heavy to share.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? That deadly self didn't hurt you, did she? Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know anything else.
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust me with it. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that one should not have to shoulder such a weight alone. Not to mention that certain knowledge brings danger in its wake. I would never want you to feel forced to be the sole keeper of such secrets.
Yeah. Kinda like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Better to grab a bunch of friends and eat it all together. Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than willing to lend an ear.
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter in the ancient past of this land.
So, the people of that nation worship the White Horse Adeptus as the god of soil and grain.
It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the details of his recent trip. I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met. Or if he was forced to face things alone. Regardless, Lantern Rite takes place in 2 days. Let's meet back up again there. If there's no news of Rex Lapis by then, we'll have to come...
Fingers crossed it all goes well. Sometimes the laws can... compatible with human... nature, but... Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view.
Change of plan.
Wayne, why?
Accelerating. Branch into song.
Absorption test. Animal hyperstasis emulation.
With one heart, we pray. Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
A new moon rises.
By the frostman of old. You poor lost lamb.
Three moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Let's get down to business.
Witness the power of Gua.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Lucky day.
I summon thee.
To the ferry. No rest for the wicked.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Ultimatum protocol. Insulation chamber deployed. Let me weave you a verse.
Oz, reveal thyself. Midnight Phantasmagoria. I summon. remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Wind Strider!
Submit! It's nothing.
The wind knows me.
Incinerate!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. You wait.
I'm going in!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Boom boom! Ja, ha, ja, ta. Ja, ha. Ta. Ha. Ta. Ha. Time for your arraignment. Ha.
As one with wind and cloud.
Ta. Ja. Ja. Ta. Ha.
The Vision Hunt decree. Something bad happen again? The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Ad Astra Ab. Ad Astra. Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for completing. Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up and teamwork is dreamwork!
Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. Time to go. One with nature. Wind strike.
It's nothing. Is this the end of Genshin? Off we go! Get out of here! Take cover!
This is just my luck.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. So many regrets.
Don't waste my time. Jack. case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. The law has loopholes. It's a jury.
Take a breather. Rev the engines. Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds come.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Incinerate! Yeah. Incinerate!
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing
Many
the two is a
insects
discipline in its own right. How brilliant! May I present? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. And a radish veggie soup. Star Snatch Clip is known for its views. Vision Hunt don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
We have certainly had quite the time today. When we come back, we'll definitely try to have more Genshin streams. You know, whether that's I got plenty of stories and plenty of story missions, Archon quests to do. So we'll definitely come back and play more Genshin for sure. But you know, it's been a blast getting back and playing more Genshin and whatnot. All of my characters I need to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? I got to upgrade all of my main characters. I actually want to start raising up new characters. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a look at my roster real quick. I don't have too many characters, but from who I do have, there's some new characters I would like to put in my main squad. Like, you know, Yanfei is definitely one who's been there. You know, my A1 day one. I think I got her C6. Yeah. Yanfei, I got C6. Ningguang, I got C6. And then like I said, it'd been really great. But I would like to platform so many more characters that I would play, like, you know, like maybe some Ganyu or Eula. We'll see. Although they're both cryo units. But you know, there's plenty more characters that I got that I would like to try out to try to make them strong. So, you know, plenty more stuff that I'm going to have to go through to kind of get those characters ready and whatnot. But that's for another stream. So right now we're kind of balancing Genshin and we're balancing Zelda. So, you know, like I said, we will definitely be having many more streams, and I'll try to put my UID on the screen. So if people want to play with me, we can definitely do that for sure. I mean, a lot of y'all are probably gonna be stronger than me, but you know, like I said, just bring some of your characters that are strong, but not that strong. So we're not one-shotting the bosses, but you know, I definitely would love to play with some of y'all as I grind out these characters for sure. But that's the next stream problem. We'll definitely get there for sure. Once again, like I said, shout out to Roger for the help. Shout out to Kali for the help with that boss earlier. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And because like I said, that I have been, and it's crazy because I was able to beat the boss the first time myself, but I think I ran out of food items. And whatnot. So I wasn't able to do that. I had to do more scavenging to get more meat items so I could make more dishes and whatnot so I can live. But the first time I was able to beat it with my own roster, my own 4 characters. And then I just kept losing every time. I was like, dang, how did I beat this the first time? But, you know, like I said, I just got to keep on grinding and get some more food. And I should be all right, you know, especially as my characters get stronger. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I have to look up some more optimal builds for the characters, optimal artifacts and stuff like that. But I'm going to get off for today. I'm going to call it a day for today. I appreciate y'all coming through the mini stream. I know there wasn't no camera or there wasn't no microphone. I do apologize for that. I was just trying to do something a little shorter. But next time there will be camera, there will be microphone throughout the whole thing. And we'll have a ball. We'll have a great time. But with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. I'm your host, April Samurai, and this is Samurai Out. Have a wonderful night, and I'll catch y'all on the next stream. I will put out a new post that has my new stream schedule everywhere, so you'll definitely see it, and you'll definitely know when we're going live next. So definitely stay tuned for that. But have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you very much.